See all messages. All right. Let's do more zoomed in camera. Let's turn on flash mode. There we go. Everything is up and running. Should be. Yep. All right. So, this will probably be a stream where I work on my painted prints. So these would be one-off painted drawings. So I'll be working on this Nero one. Later in the stream, I'll be finishing up on the Springtrap one, and then the Pokemon and Flash Pikachu one, and yeah, finishing these up live. So hopefully everybody enjoys. So yeah, if anybody wants to come in and watch and all that jazz, it's up to you. So I'm going to be working on this one first, finishing up my Nero print here. So yeah, be the first one I want to get done. Or at least try to. I was going to do a gaming stream, but I figured I wanted to do an art one for today for a couple hours, because I still have to get all three of these done, so it gives me multiple things to work on and focus on, and you guys get to see it live. If you can't make it, that's all good. I will keep this stream up later. So to anyone who like misses the stream, and also and after stream, I will this is something, if you guys are watching this past tense, you guys can leave more suggestions for prints I could do in the future. Solo prints. And if I get a comments like basically, oh, well, why don't you do a Mario one? I'm like, it's already on the list. Because I know exactly who's going to say that, and or why don't you work on a Mario poster? Because I don't have time, and I have too many posters as it is, and I don't need another one to add to the load. So, yeah. So for right now, I'm gonna just kind of stick to doing the solo stuff because it's a lot easier. So yeah. Right now, I'm just doing Nero's shirt here. Fudge. Got on the glove here. I'll probably have to clean off this glove at some point. So I'm going to be working on, let's see. I'm going to be darkening some things. I think I almost got the shirt kind of done. And I can focus on the jacket a little bit. Just need to do a few things. Um, I think I'm almost done here with the shirt or sweater type thing that he has. I think it just needs a few little things. Darken this area here. And I think it's done. Well, no. I think a little bit more darker in this corner would work. There we go. So, I think I'm done here. So now I just need to do let's see. Um, finishing up these prints live. Let me restart the chat. There we go. Let's see. Let's put a little bit more thing till I can finish this jacket, and then I can, once I'm done with this print, I can probably do a little bit of work on the other ones. Let's see. I think looks pretty good for now. Sorry. You know, I think right now, I think this one's kind of done-ish. Not really done, but I can take a break from this and work on this one for a minute. This one where I can focus on the hair since I'm still using blue. Do this print for a couple minutes. This one right here. Probably only gonna do this for a couple hours or an hour or two, work on whatever I need to get done for a bit, and then I'll call it. Work on whatever prints I need to do. I think it was. This one worked on a little bit on the. Alright. Now the most obvious one. I think I'll do just a minor bit of work. This one. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry, I was a little bit quiet. I was trying to find one of my paints. But thank you. I really appreciate that. Currently I have like 3 prints I gotta finish, but I thought I'd work on this one because this was submitted a request submitted by a friend of mine, so I figured, I wanted to work on some stuff live. I haven't done one of these in forever, but I really do appreciate that. That means a lot. Um, let's see. Let's put in. Hi. Hi. Welcome. Hopefully you guys enjoy. How long have you been drawing? It's so cool. Uh, for a long while. I started a little bit when I was around, I think, 10, maybe 11, but or maybe 13. Little rough estimate. Sorry, it's been so long. When I started painting, I was around, I think, 19. So this has been something that's really been a passion of mine. Of like, I love painting. It gives just this whole new dimension. So I started painting more specifically around 19, but drawing I was doing when I was real young. It's just been a real passion of mine to do and have fun with, and just do these little uh just have fun with it. It's always great. But hopefully you guys enjoy um plum drawings and amari. Sorry, I have a bit of dyslexia, so for me sometimes I don't want to butcher stuff, so if I butcher something, your name, please forgive me. I'm really sorry. Dyslexia really sucks. But hey, even if I have a bit of dyslexia, it kind of improves my other sense of drawing. So, but yeah, I yeah, I'm really glad you guys like it. It means a lot. It's this has been really fun because I know a lot of people like I actually I have the other prints right here, so I have this one I still have to do, which was a submitted request by a subscriber of mine who wanted me to do Pikachu. How old am I? Um, I'm around. I'm in. I'm kind of in my 20s, kind of. So I have this one as well, but for me, I'm still young-ish. um, but I want to do this stuff as a profession. So for me, I've been. It's why what makes this more fun and you know painting and drawing and stuff. So let's see. Trying to get this like almost mildewy look that because I have a reference somewhere for Springtrap because this was a submitted like a fan, not really a fan, a friend request. A friend requested me do this, so I'm trying to make sure I get it right because they're a big FNAF fan. Um, and like the suit has this real when he's like Springtrap, it has like this almost mildewy look, like it's very veiny, very like squished in, and I wanted to make sure I get that look right, especially with painting. But I've subscribed. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. I'm so glad. Um, I occasionally I'll take like requests like in the comments or stuff for like not just like solo prints, but like I do posters as well, like painted posters. A few of them I'm putting on pause, like some personal ones. Like I have one. No problem. Um, one of them is I have on pause because I have to wait for. It's a Stranger Things one, and I have to wait till the newer season comes out so I can paint some of the stuff on that poster. I got it. I actually have it. Hold on, just a second. Let me grab it. It's actually in here in this in my studio here, or if you can call it a studio. I actually have it right. Let me move this, and let me move up the camera just a smidge. I have this. It's not done yet because I still have tons to work on, but I have partial bits of it done. And I have to wait till the newer season comes out to finish the poster. and I might submit it for do you have any pets? Yes, I do. I have 2 dogs. uh they're always amazing. They're little love bugs. I have 2 dogs. Let's see. They're they're somewhere around somewhere around here. They're probably just being boofuses. I can see them. Ha ha. Well, they're not in here, but they're somewhere around. I'm my art room that I'm working in is in the lowest level of the house. So they're in the and it's kind of like the basement. So like they're in the same around the same area, but just not in the same room as me. Because I like to make sure to keep this room the door shut because I have like a lot of paint and stuff, and I don't want, especially with the acrylics or stuff, I don't want them to accidentally, get into them, and then like I don't want them to hurt themselves. So I always make sure to lock this room off sometimes. But if you guys enjoy, you like the stream, all that jazz, you don't have to. It means a lot to me if you do, but hey, I really do appreciate all the comments so far. But I have to go. All right, well, thank you. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. So still have to add like a more greenish, mildewy, like a brown green. Hold on. Over here. Come on. Have that like furry. What else have you drawn so far? So I've done a few prints before these 3. One was Dante from Devil May Cry 5. Another was Leon from Resident Evil 4 Remake. Princess Peach. And I think I did one was Nathan Drake from Uncharted. And I've done other posters or painted stuff like I have a Batman one. I've drawn in some characters from Amphibia before, but I haven't really recorded that. I've kind of done that on off camera, and then I have a sketch here. Hold on, if I can flip to the right page. I've done this little sketch here from Surf's Up. I did like Cody Maverick, which I'll probably like need to refine and stuff here. So I've drawn a lot of stuff. I try to branch out and occasionally do like stuff like different things, just to have fun with it, I guess. You gotta have fun with stuff. It doesn't matter what it is. You just gotta have that air of fun. At least in my book. I've drawn and I've painted a lot of things in the past. I've done Umbrella Academy, the comic version. Bendy and the Ink Machine. I've done that before, but just not on camera. I probably have to release a lot of the drawings that I've done on off camera and put them on camera. I think I've done Ratchet and Clank once, or worked on a little bit of that, painted and drawn that. I do have I think I did something for Yu-Gi-Oh once or twice, but I've drawn a lot of things. It's always fun. Each one has like a unique challenge to it because it has like a different style that, you have to account for things like you wouldn't think of to really get that nailed down, and what you really really like and stuff. At least in my book, I think everything has this unique flavor to it that you can, when you're drawing or painting in the moment, you don't you sometimes your brain kind of accounts for things that you wouldn't think of at first, but then like later on, like you're kind of like looking at, especially if you're having a reference or you're drawing something. um yeah, it sounds fun. Yeah, it's always fun because like it's always fun. Sometimes it can be challenging, I'll say that, like especially if it's something, a style that I'm not familiar with. Like I'm not much of an anime. I never was as a kid. But I liked it. I just didn't like it enough to like really get into it. But like drawing that type of style is a challenge because it's something I'm not familiar with. But it's always fun because I get to play around with it and find ways to really tweak things, especially if I'm painting it. That's even more challenging because it's like trying to figure out and work out these little things and like get real detailed. Like with the Ash one here, like adding him in the background, I was like, how do I do this? So I had to look into like references and figure out like the way they did eyes and stuff, and like tweaking things to make things like paint better and stuff like that. Now, I don't always paint everything I do. I do have like I do sometimes I'll do oil markers. Uh, like sometimes I'll use like tube paints, but I'm not a big fan of them. um, Sometimes what was it? Those what are those types of pens called? I'm trying to remember. I use whatever I have on hand, but trying to remember, calligraphy pens. Sometimes I'll dabble in those if it's a project that needs it, um and all that. It's always fun. You get to play around with stuff, especially as an artist. Like, you know, you get a lot of like you get a lot to work with because if you're doing stuff for other people or just doing stuff for the fun of it, because that's the most important thing, is just having fun. Like if you're not having fun, even if you're a professional, like I've met professionals and they still, even though it's kind of like it's taxing, doing any type of art is taxing, it's also just still fun because you're getting to work with your something you're passionate about. And if you're not passionate about it, then that's there's a problem. But yeah, it's always fun though. With this, I'm not really super familiar with like Five Nights at Freddy's, but I really liked the design. When I was looking at references for like Springtrap, I was like looking at like all these different references for him, and I was like, huh, so there's like a lot of like this mildewy look, this like he's been, like the suit's just jammed up on him, and his like blood has mixed in with the fur of the suit, and it's like has that real veiny, gross look. So it's like it's a taxing challenge to paint it, but it's also really fun because like if you can get it right, it's pretty neat. Uh Plus, it's there's no greater thing than just seeing somebody be excited by something you made for them. That's always a really great feeling to have. Seeing them smile and perk up. You know, uh, it's really great just to see, and you know, if you ever have the time, can you make a cute bear? Of course, I can try. I wouldn't mind. I'll add that one to the list. You just want it like regular drawn or painted or something? I'll do it. No questions asked. I take requests all the time, so um, I can do I'll do that. Cute bear. I'll look for some references and some things and kind of tweak it. Painted. All right. I can definitely do that. I will. Uh I'll I will after eventually when I get three uh these little three prints done, it's the next thing I'll be working on. Because that actually might be fun. I don't do a whole lot of regular animals, so it should be an interesting challenge and kind of fun to work on. Let's see. Right now I'm just adding like the shadow effect of the suit. Always keep a minor paper towel on hand. At least I try to, because sometimes it's more helpful, especially when you're painting, because you can just dampen elements you don't like and outright remove other elements. uh, let's see. Okay. It's this thing's getting there. I guess. I'm glad people really enjoy my painted style. I will check out and I will check in a few to see the final product. Well, thank you. Uh, yeah, hopefully it turns out well. How old are you? I in my 20s, or 20, I should say more specifically. But yeah. I've gotten that question twice now. It's real interesting. um well, I guess thanks for asking. I don't know, I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm a little weird on certain subjects. um okay. And I didn't mean to come off snotty about it. I apologize. I don't have a problem with that question. I just find it sometimes a bit funny. That's all. But I do appreciate it, though. I always like a little bit of questions here or there. But to answer it, yeah, I'm 20. Um, 20 years old. I feel like an old man. Pretty soon I'm gonna need hearing aids and a cane, and I'm gonna need a back brace. Oh God! Oh no! I want to be like Carl from Up. Terrible joke, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Oh, boy. Hey, I'm glad I made somebody laugh. uh, 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 sometimes I have a terrible sense of humor. I have a bit of a dry humor sometimes on certain things. Oh boy. Let me fix the camera. And fairy ore. That's a neat name. Fairy ore. You guys are a lot more creative with your names than I was. And I like the icons too. So far, I've seen it's pretty interesting and neat. Oh, if you guys are wondering, this is probably a stupid thing to say. If you guys are wondering, I wear a drawing glove to keep my hand steady. You can guys, if you're a painter or if you're just an artist, if you're doing whatever job, these things are really cheap and they're very good to have. These little things, um, to keep your hand from smearing. Now, sometimes, as you can see, it'll still sometimes catch and it'll, but you can kind of correct that with what's called. And if you're wondering what paint I'm using a mixture of a dried gouache, which is Studio Series. It's like a palette based art paint, which is very handy. I just wish there was more colors. And then I'm also using a mix, some watercolor. So it's extremely useful. So I'm mixing. I have a bit of two regular watercolors and like a dried gouache. So both are extremely useful to work in layers and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, it the reason I work in watercolors is because I find them the stainy look to some for some pieces very interesting, but also it's the most movable. I can dampen elements I don't like or outright remove some things sometimes with enough water to pick it back up. Or I can basically go more opaque on top of it to just correct those little tiny mistakes that I find that I really don't like. And I can kind of treat it like regular gouache painting, which I can basically work in layers. So I can do like small adjustments as I go along and keep going and keep going and working in layers. Now, and granted, like at a certain point, you do have to stop because it will destroy the paper. But um, it is like still fun to work with. So yeah, there's that. At least in my eyes. And the dried gouache is kind of cheap. At least on Amazon and on I think at I got managed to get mine at an ironically a comic book place, which was Inner Geek somewhere, and they just had a little glass thing that had like some art supplies in it, and I saw that, and I was like, dried gouache, huh? I've never really used that before, so I thought, huh, that should be interesting and neat little thing to try out. So far it's come real in handy with certain pieces, and added a different dimension that I did not foresee. So when I made that, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Um, if I was to rate them like some artist would, I would basically rate them a solid 8 out of 10. 8 only because I feel like they could have added more colors. Gave put out some more to work with, but then again, you kind of just get the standard, purple, black, brown, blue, light blue, green, dark green, yellow, white, orange, pink, red, and purple. Um, just the standard stuff, which is great, for beginners. But I think if they were to go with more colors, I think that would um, be more handy for some artists, especially ones that are more attuned to palettes, without getting like that more runny style of like using tubes or any of that. So that's one thing to really account for. Um, but yeah. Sorry for the stupid rant there, or I wouldn't even call it a rant, but just the commentary on paint. I've been doing this for 19 years for drawing, and 10 for, or not 10, but 6 for painting. So I think I been learning as I went along for trial and error for some things. So I guess I kind of have some element of knowing what exactly to do. Um, I think the reason I got a lot, I've gotten the question about how old am I a lot, is because my voice sounds very young, and they hear, you're 20 years old. How is that possible? Which is I'm perfectly okay with. It doesn't offend me yet in the slightest. um, that and the print, meaning these like one-off things that I'm gonna go get copied. Oh, hey Nat. There's one of my moths. Long time no see. How are you? I know last time I heard from you, I think you said something about like the whole thing with the braces and stuff. So hopefully everything went well. Yep. And you're healed up all good. You're good. That's good. That's good. Me, I'm working on one of my 3 prints that I need to finish. So I'm probably going to be streaming for as long as I can for a couple hours, or uh, unless my phone comes close to dying, then I might have to end the stream early, which I would not like to do. But that crap happens when you're doing it from your phone. So there's that too. So I take it you're doing well, so that's good. Anything interesting happen with you? Anything at all? Nothing bad, I hope, I will say. Nope. Good. Good, 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 good. That's good to hear. um, I was what my original plan was to do a gaming stream, but I wanted to work on my prints because I still had a few that I wanted to do. So I have this spring trap one that was submitted a request from a friend, Nero, and then what's it called. I started making paper squishies and paper dragons that channel. I already have. I've seen a few of them. It's pretty cool. I did a little bit of stuff like that when I was younger, but I never was very I was just never that good at that stuff, but it looks amazing. So you're doing very well. I've checked them out when I've could. I technically already beat you to it. I just never left many comments because I didn't want to. I wasn't too sure what to say. But that's good. That's good. But usually, you know. So, so come on. There we go. Okay, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. No really need to thank me. I'm just happy you're doing well. Um, okay. So trying to add some shadowing effects and also work on the I need to um, uh, let's see. If you guys want, you can like the stream. Helps push me through the YouTube algorithm because uh, the algorithm sucks. But don't have to. I personally would appreciate it, but no pressure. You're all good. All that. Okay, well, I'm hungry, so I'll probably hop on your next art live. So bye. Okay, well, take care of yourself, enjoy your food, and all that jazz. See you next time. If whenever I see you. Alrighty. Interesting question for the background. What should I do for hold on. Someone's sending me something. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Any requests on what I should do? If I should do like the background, like the pizza plex, or anybody think of any ideas? I'm pretty sure I'll think of something, but because I'll cross that bridge whenever I get to it. Whenever I work on it. Yeah. Stainy. Probably be my Chinese food. Yeah, thank you. I haven't had much to eat today myself, so I needed something. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to appreciate it. Wow, I'm back. It still looks beautiful. Well, thank you. Glad you guys enjoy it. It's coming together. This deserves a well. Thank you. That's well, thank you. It's coming together. It was a fan, not really fan. It was a friend submitted request. They're a big FNAF fan, and because the movie's coming out, they would say, hey, I know you draw and paint, so like, hey, maybe you can do like this spring trap print. So I figured, I had to do like I had to look into it, and it's coming together. I still need to do the ears, a little bit of the background, some more work penciling some stuff, and then I have 3 other prints I need to do. One for another request on the channel, and this one's just a personal one because I'm a big Devil May Cry fan. I got Nero here. I already did one for Dante. On the channel I do like a mixture of art, gaming stuff. If you guys are into that, occasional one-off animations. I'm not much of an animator, so I don't really do those a whole lot. I've only done them like only 3, and they've only been like just random stuff like the Vanos crew, which probably in between on. I did one little one-off Percy Jackson animation thing for like a GMV test thing, but I never went anywhere with it. But I love it's just an artish thing sometimes I do with the channel. But it's been a while since I did an art live, so I appreciate the sub. I appreciate you guys liking what I'm working on here. Have you ever tried clay modeling? I at one point I did when I was younger, but I have not done it in a long time. I've thought about getting back into it and testing it out, and see if I'm see if I still because I did it a little, but I never was very good at it, and I didn't have the equipment, and I most often than not made a mess. Like I was like that 4-year-old, and like when they're playing with Play-Doh, it got everywhere. It got everywhere. So I was trying to figure it out, and the first few attempts just well, I won't speak. I'll just say it didn't go very well, but it was still fun to do when I was a little younger, younger-ish. But I might actually do that at some point. It'd be fun to do. I mainly love painting or drawing. Like I do posters, like I said in the stream, and I also do these one-off prints. So it's so cool, and I will. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is a pain. It is definitely a pain. I will say right here, right now, it is the biggest pain to try to do. To try to sculpt that whatever you're trying to work on and figure it out. Like it is definitely it's a pain. But I'll say that much. So I know it well. Um I think this side needs a lot more of that darkerish mildewy look because it needs that mixture of like a tinted grayish brown to like kind of give this like a like veiny-ish look. It's really difficult. Okay. I think I got it. Yeah, there we go. Like just add that because Springtrap's supposed to have that really veiny. There we go. Sorry. But yeah, I I I never recorded myself doing it though. When I was really young. I might do it again if I ever get the equipment. Uh, Try to make something. That'd be fun. And thank you for everybody who's subbed and enjoyed this stream so far. Uh, it's been pretty awesome. So thank you to everybody. This is like this is like the most I've gotten when I've done these. I haven't done an art stream in a while, so this is pretty cool. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourselves. You know, it's pretty cool. So yeah, you guys are pretty amazing. uh, so okay, let's do just a little bit of here. Because I do like a mixture of art stuff on the channel, gaming stuff. You guys can, if you guys want to submit like a request for what game I could stream, or if you guys got any ideas for like just game stuff that I can draw, character wise. Like I know then after I finish these, I got the teddy bear I can I'll paint for because I got a request in the stream earlier. Let's see. Just anything in general. If within reason, I'll have to like get the I like the video. Well, thank you. MW3. I'll look into I might try I'll do that. I know there was a friend of mine who did submit. He did tell me, he said, when Mortal Kombat comes out, the Mortal Kombat 1, he said, please do a painting of someone from that game. And I've been kind of like putting it off because like I'm trying to think of what character I can do because they all have these pretty cool badass designs. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't. I don't want to. I have to be sometimes with YouTube's algorithm. I can't say the fun words. uh, but uh, but basically what I'm saying is I can't I they have all these amazing designs. Like you have Liu Kang, God Liu Kang. You have I've played the new Texas. You should play it. Oh, I definitely will. I will try to play that. I need to scavenge some money. That is on the list. I know Marvel Spider-Man is the biggest one that I'm looking forward to. Marvel Spider-Man 2. Just because of the Venom symbiote. And also because I loved the first game and Miles Morales, so I'm a big comics nerd. So I definitely will do. I will definitely try to play the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. If I can get enough money, I'll definitely try. Let's see. I know Alan Wake 2. That was another one I was looking at getting because I've played a little bit of Control, and I tried to play the remaster of the Alan Wake 1, and the control scheme. Man. Son. that control scheme and the controls of that game are like, it's a great game, but the controls are god awful sometimes. It's just like some of the mechanics are just so difficult to understand. I just kind of was like, I tried to do it for a stream and I just kept having so many problems. I just said, I'm done. I can't do it. So yeah, I said nah, but I will definitely look into a lot of different games to stream. So I'll add those to the list. If I can get them within reason, money wise, I know I will definitely be doing, like, when Halloween time comes, I'll be doing like painted prints for like a lot of like different Halloween stuff. Um, like Jack Skellington. I need to do Wednesday Addams. That's another one. Let's see. I might even do like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre as a painting, like a print, because like it's still like horror themed for Halloween, so I might do that. That might be cool. I have to get the right reference though, but yeah, that should be fun. Um, uh, but yeah, like if you guys want to stick around, I'll do like occasional. I'll do like updates on through art shorts or community posts. For like some of these prints. Sometimes if I can't, because of the way the shorts are set up, even with doing it like a speed painting, it's so hard to do like the finished product um as like a regular thing. So like I'll probably, when these all three of these are done, so you have this one for Nero, this one I'm doing right now for Springtrap, and then you have this one right here, which I'm sure all you Pokemon fans, because if you guys are Pokemon fans, I'm sure you recognize that. Those will be on the community posts when that's done. So yeah. So I'll probably do a little bit more work here. And I will, because the food is going to be my food is going to be arriving here in a minute. I will probably end the stream a little bit after, and then I'll keep it up. And big shout out to everybody, like Tony, Amara, A Elf's Adventure, my mod Nat, she came by, Plump Drawings, everybody who came by and watched. Big shout out to you. Thank you guys, for subbing, liking what I've been doing here, or just coming in and just enjoying yourselves. Like that always makes my day. So yeah, I'm gonna do just a little bit more work on this right here, and then I will call it for a bit, and then I will do a gaming stream a little bit later. I'll probably do. I don't know if you guys are big fans of like Resident Evil or Devil May Cry, but I might do a stream doing that. Maybe, who knows? So if you guys are fans of that, stay tuned. If you guys want to see more different stuff on the channel, let me know. All that jazz. I'm in the UK, so it might be a bit late for me, but I'll try my best to stay tuned. Hey, you're all good, man. You're all good. I know how it is, time zone stuff, because there's a few of my mods. Well, one of them lives in Romania, and like by the time I go to bed or I stream at 1 at like not 1 but 12 at night for a gaming stream, or stream in the morning, it's like it's already like her time zone and mine are different. So sometimes like when she joins and talks, like if I'm doing an art stream or whatever, it's real different. So you're all good. I know the I know what it's like with the time zone stuff, so I completely understand, the UK time zone stuff and all that. Like, I'm completely okay with it. If you can't make it to one of the things for some stuff, I completely understand. You can always like rewatch it. I always try to leave these things up later. Uh, you know, uh, and all that. So I completely get it. Um, so yeah. And so I understand that one perfectly. Yeah, time zone stuff. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. It always sucks. It doesn't matter where you are. You could be UK or you can be where I am. You could be in whatever thing. It's always a pain to really, you know, keep up with stuff. You know, so I understand that, man. Or girl, or whatever. Sorry, I don't want to make assumptions there. Um, yeah. I'll probably at some point I'll have to think of a background. Like I'll do like a brush of purple, going a little bit to for because of the purple guy, and then I'll do like a pizzeria and like shady like 90 time thing. And I'll have to work on the wiring and stuff here later. But because my food is about to arrive, or it could be already here, I'm going to call it. Thank you for everybody who watching, and thanks Adventure for staying with me here. And thank you to everybody who's subscribed. Like this has been like the most fun I've had for an art stream in a while because I don't do too many, but hey, it's pretty neat. So I'm glad you guys just had fun here. So yeah. Well, uh, thank you, get everybody for watching. Peace out, everybody. Have a good rest of your day or night, and till next time, bye bye. Yeah, NP, bye. Yeah, see you, everybody. I'm gonna call it there.